Joy Behar surprisingly finds common ground with President Trump on The View. I rarely agree with Trump, but here's one exception. It's not every day you hear Joy Behar, a longtime critic of Donald Trump, openly admit she agrees with him on anything. But during a recent episode of The View, the comedian and co-host made a rare concession that caught many viewers off guard. Just a day after the White House publicly mocked Behar for defending Jimmy Kimmel on the show, she revealed there's actually one thing she can stand behind when it comes to Trump's stance. The conversation unfolded as Behar and her fellow hosts discussed President Trump's demand that Attorney General Pam Bondi take legal action against some of his most prominent political adversaries. Former FBI Director James Comey, Senator Adam Schiff, and New York Attorney General Letitia James. To everyone's surprise, Behar sided with Trump on this particular issue. I don't like Comey, Behar admitted candidly. I agree with Trump on this one. She elaborated by referencing Comey's controversial handling of the investigation into Hillary Clinton's use of a private email server during her tenure as Secretary of State. Behar expressed disapproval of Comey's actions, implying they were unfair or mishandled. This led co-host Sarah Haynes to jokingly ask, "So, you think he should be prosecuted?" Behar quickly clarified, "No, I'm not saying that. I'm just pointing out that it's rare for me to find something I agree with Trump on. So, this is one of those moments." Sunny Hostin jumped in to defend Comey, suggesting, "But Joy, some would argue he was simply doing his job." Behar was quick to dismiss that notion, responding with a laugh. "What? Bringing up that email nonsense at the last minute? Come on, get out of here." The backdrop to this heated exchange was Trump's public call to Bondi, urging her to pursue legal action against Comey, Schiff, and James. In a TruthSocial post dated September 20th, Trump wrote, "We can't delay any longer. It's killing our reputation and credibility. They impeached me twice and indicted me 5 times. Over nothing. Justice must be served now." The View hosts even speculated whether Trump intended this message to be private, with Alyssa Farah Griffin suggesting it sounded more like a direct instruction to Bondi rather than a public statement. Griffin also offered a nuanced perspective, acknowledging she didn't fully disagree with Behar, but expressing skepticism about Trump's true intentions. "I don't think his goal is actually to secure criminal convictions," she said. "It seems more like an attempt to intimidate anyone who dares to criticize him." This episode raises some provocative questions. Is Behar's rare agreement with Trump a sign of bipartisan frustration with certain political figures? Or is it simply a momentary alignment on a highly contentious issue? And what does it say about the use of legal threats as political tools? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Do you agree with Behar's stance here? Or do you think she's missing the bigger picture? Could Trump's push for prosecution be justified? Or is it just another example of political intimidation? Join the conversation and share your views below. Catch The View weekdays at 11:10 C on ABC.